What's up, everybody? Hope you can hear me all right. I don't have the adapter to hook up this new mic. Using my dad's birthday present to record this with. It's a little tripod blogger type thing for a phone. So hopefully, everything looks good and you can hear it all right. Either way, today's video we're going to be bringing my old PC back to life. It's been sitting in my house forever and it's just collecting dust. Finally got some parts for it. I want to bring it back, maybe run some benchmarks, obviously clean it up a little bit. It's a bit of a, like I said, collecting dust. The PC has, as of right now, it has an AMD Phenom II X61055T. It's a 6-core, a little bit older processor, obviously. I'm pretty sure I built this computer back in... man, it had to be like 2012 or 2013. It's almost 10 years old. This is, which we're going to be upgrading this RAM here. It is Corsair XMS3 DDR3 memory. Only 8 gigs in here. Back in the day, 8 gigs used to be enough. But now, well, I guess I may as well just leave it out of there since I'm going to be replacing it. We're going to give this thing a much needed facelift. I kind of wanted to maybe put it in a new case for fun, but what's the point? I wasn't really in the budget, I guess. Probably already got $300 or $400 into this thing for just the heck of it. It's got an ASUS M5A97 motherboard in it. Like I said, kind of an older motherboard. It doesn't even have NVMe drive in it. So we'll be installing a SATA SSD today. But yeah, first things first, let's clean it up a little bit. One thing I would like to shout out on my vacuum cleaner is this attachment right here. This brush with the vacuum attached to it actually works pretty good. We'll be using that in combination with with some keyboard cleaner. I'll be vacuuming with this, and with the keyboard cleaner, I'll just be using that for personal reasons. Just kidding. We'll be using it to clean the computer. Don't ban me. It's just a joke. Just a joke, YouTube. So yeah, let's plug this vacuum up and let's get it popping. Alright, now, we got it fairly clean. Not pristine, but once dust gets on a computer, it's almost impossible to get it all off without, risking some kind of water damage or something like that, which, trust me, I'd rather have a little bit of dust than a computer that shorts out. Now, let's show you what we got for her. So, her being old Sheila over here, I got a really good deal on this Corsair CX650 RGB. Don't care about RBG, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I don't care about her either. But RGB, I think I paid like $70 or $80 for this. Fully modular, 650 watts. Will be way more than enough for this computer. So at that price point, hey, you can't knock it for sure. Corsair Vengeance, 16 gigabytes. I don't think this motherboard supports DDR4, so it is DDR3, 1600 megahertz RAM. And a Samsung 2 terabyte 870 EVO SATA drive. Where is these stats on this motherfucker here? Said something about it. Whatever, it's a fucking SATA drive. It's fast, okay? And then the final little cherry on top. Not too fast, not too slow. Been sitting in my closet, so it's got to go. A EVGA GTX 1050 Ti. I love these cards. They're small, but they're honestly good cards, and I had it for a long time. Looks like it needs a little vacuuming before I throw it in there. But, I used a 1050 for a while, and I never had a problem out of it. I have a 1070 in my main computer now, but I think for this computer, a 1050, maybe you could throw a 1060 in it and not bottleneck, but this should be a nice little build, just a little something for fun, right? Right. All right, well, I'm going to get this stuff unpackaged, cleaned out for this graphics card, get it clean, and we'll start throwing it together. All right, guys, so I am going to mount the, only thing I'm going to say before I start putting it together is I am actually going to mount the PSU technically upside down so that it draws in air from the case and goes out the back. Whatever I end up doing with this, I've got dogs and stuff, and to be honest with you, I don't trust it just drawing air off the floor, not in this environment. So I find it's better to just draw it out from the case. It doesn't make a difference for this stuff. Not that I'm aware of. Maybe I'll find out differently. But I'm going to mount it upside down, assuming that these screws let me. And yeah, let's get to building. Guys, moment of truth. I got all the stuff from my other computer hooked up to the new computer. I've got Windows 10 on a flash drive, ready to go. Let's hope that I hooked everything up right, nothing's backwards, nothing's messed up. And let's see if she boots. Oh. Gotta remember to flip that power switch. Okay, here we go. We have power. Do we have anything else? Let's see. She sounds old and raggedy, but we are in the BIOS, baby. That's what I like to see. Power saving. Looks like this has shown up. Our memory is only running at 1333 megahertz. That thing sounds like an old Chevy running over there. Let's put it on performance mode. Let's go into advanced mode. I want to check out and see what the deal with this RAM is. Why it's only sitting at... This is 1600 megahertz RAM, so I don't know what the deal is with that is. Let's just go down here. Oops, what am I doing? Advanced. AI tweaker. I'm not going to get too into this stuff because I don't really know what I'm doing. So I'm just trying to see if I can find anything that's showing me why the memory is not at what it's supposed to be. No, automatic. Memory frequency 1600. Got that. Monitor. Okay. So exit. Save changes and reset. Yes. Alright. Well, now it's only running at 1236, so that's odd. I'm not too worried about the RAM speed. I'm just, really let's just put it on auto. I'm not going to force anything right now. Let's just get Windows onto it. I'm sure that'll take some time on its own. Put it all back on automatic. It actually shut off this time. I'm just happy to see old girl up and running again. The RBG or whatever the fuck, that light on that power supply kind of looks stupid in my opinion, but you can turn it off, so. I don't know why it's only running at that, but whatever. Boot menu. Let's try and boot here and see if we can get Windows on it. Sorry, I'm blowing this jewel smoke everywhere like a damn old Nancy, but all right. I'm gonna put Windows on it. We'll be back, and we'll run some. Once I get everything set up, get all the drivers in there, we'll run some bookmarks or benchmarks and all that crap, and we'll go from there and see how she runs. All right, guys. So the setup went great. Everything's smooth. I got the new GeForce drivers on it. I'm running Unigine Heaven benchmark right now. I don't know if that's... I'm old school. That's what we used to run back in 2015 or 14 or whatever. I don't know if there's a new thing. The only hiccup I don't know if I have or not was when I looked in the task manager, it said the memory was only running at like 500 megahertz, but when I come into this, it says the memory is running at... Oh no, that's the graphics memory. So I don't know if the RAM is weird. I just set it to auto in the BIOS. It's supposed to be 1600 megahertz RAM, but it sets it to like this weird like 1356 or something like that megahertz. So I don't know if there's anything I can do about that, or if it's not registering right. Maybe you guys can help me out in the comments on that one. Let me know what's up, but I'm going to run this benchmark real quick, see how she does. Right now the GPU temperature is at 73 Celsius, so that's not bad. It's not cool, but it's not bad. Let's benchmark it and see what happens. Let me move this out the way so that you can see what's up here. Alright, so the benchmark is done. Let me see if I can move this camera just a smidge so you can see what's up. So it averaged 61 frames per second. Pretty good in my opinion. It never really, I mean, it's at 75 degrees Celsius right now, 76. That's not cool, but this is high settings, 4AA, anti-aliasing, full screen, tessellation disabled, Direct 3D 11. So like I said, AMD Phenom X6 1055-2 or 1055T, excuse me, running at 3258 megahertz. I think that's the standard speed. And then GTX 1050 Ti 4GB card. So pretty nice. I'm gonna try and get some games on this thing. We already know that it can run Counter-Strike and crap like that, so any computer can run fucking Counter-Strike. Let's want to see what it can do on, I don't know. We'll see what they got on the store. I don't feel like putting my Steam and all that stuff on here quite yet. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll come back and see what's popping with some games. All right, guys, we got some Rocket League going. Holding a solid 60 frames per second. I don't know if it's locked. Bobo just farted. I might pass the fuck out here. Let's see. Video, full screen. Frames per second. Let's do 144. Everything's on high quality. And resume. Oh, okay. Yeah, there it goes. Now we're getting some fucking frames. Get the fuck out of here. Ah, fuck. It's not my PC. Well, it is, but it's not my... These guys suck ass. Get the fuck out the way. Why don't you just... Oh my god. Well, the teammates are about the same as what they usually are. Dude, yep. Yep, that's your average teammate. Right there. Now I give him the old smackaroo. You bitch. fuck? Oh my god. Yeah, she's holding well over 100 frames per second on old get the fuck out of my game on old Rocket League. So I would say very boom. Very good. For a 1050 Ti, I don't know how hot it's running, but I mean, it usually doesn't get too toasty anyway. Let's put one more in there for good time's sake. Fuck you. Where's my team? Put it in there. Come on, Shepard. Nope. Suck my dick. How about that? Oh, there I go. Back at you. Shepard, you motherfucker, dude. I give you everything in the world, and this is how you treat it. God damn it. Bada bing! Nope. Alright, well, we won. Very, very easily over 100 frames per second the entire time. I'm still pretty fucking good, I gotta say. Let's move on to Fortnite, a game that I'm not so good at, and we'll see how that goes. There we go. Alright, now we're cooking at 65, 70 frames per second. Not bad at all. So it runs it on medium pretty well.
We need to move faster. Can't keep this up forever. Hang on. I'm getting us to that third portal.
When do I fight? Good enough. Well, I think we can conclude that the old PC's not too bad for how old it is. So, I guess that's a wrap. If anybody can let me know what they think about maybe what's going on with the memory, I would really appreciate that. And maybe anything else that I might have missed. But, yeah, thanks for watching.